Good evening and welcome to the stream. It is midweek Friday and I was aiming for a stream today, so here we are. Actually, I was aiming for a stream on Monday as well, but I ended up not doing that. Not that I didn't want to do it, but I decided to work on my game instead. I had done some work earlier in the day and I had not been able to actually get it implemented. I made some graphics, and so I decided to use the evening to instead implement that. And well, that actually means that as things look right now, if I can keep the steam up, I might actually be able to finish the game this week. That would be awesome if that is possible, but it depends on whether or not things keeps going. But tonight I was actually ready to start about 25 minutes ago. But the reason I didn't was that I was sitting and watching a show on television, and there was a story about a lady whose partner recently died of this COVID-19 thing, and her feelings in regards to like sitting at home and you know nothing, and then all of a sudden a doctor just calls you and say there's nothing more we can do, and you can't even go and be there with them. And I just needed to listen to that story before I got started. So that's why we're starting a little late, and as you can hear right now my voice is a little cracky, so I need to cough. And no, I don't think I have COVID. I have had din-dins, and that's usually leading to coughing. But let's get ourselves started. Tonight we're going to be doing some ARK, continuing from last time. If you remember, last time the Easter event was going, and I actually did a little bit more afterwards, so we'll be talking a little bit about that, but it's over now. It's also bloody loud. But yeah, the event has now ended, so it's too late to take part now. But I managed to do a little bit more on it. I basically spent another in-game day, so there will be a little bit of a time difference, where I took some time to sit and play around with the mechanics, learning some different things, and as you will see once we get in, I have gotten a couple of things. I basically spent some time harvesting eggs from the dodos, figuring out how to make skins and stuff with it, made a couple, and I also found out how to get chibi pets. I've not found out how they work yet, so hopefully we'll figure that out tonight. I haven't really tried, so hopefully we can figure it out, but yeah, I managed to get a couple. Momo. Hi, Nikki. So, the first couple of moments will be used to clean up, because as a result of spending that day farming, I'm full of stuff. Come on, game. Feels like it's taking longer than usual. There we go. Underwater South 2. Yeah, and as you can see, I gained an experience point. But before we do anything, I learned the little emote. And we can even do this. A bunny hop dance. That's one of the things you could get from the thingy. So I have that now. Alright. Enough of that. But as you can see, I've also gotten just a few chibi pets. Basically what you did was you took the eggs that we collected, you put them down on the ground. You have to put them down, which you can do by having them in your inventory and then pressing E on the ground. And then you need to break them by interacting with them again. And then there's a 20% chance, supposedly, that you will get a pet. And they can have different rarities, and the rarest ones, like if you want a specific rare one, like for instance the direwolf, it's like 0.05 or 0.005% or something like that, that you get that specific pet when you break an egg. That is including the chance of getting a pet, that it is rare, and that is the specific rare. But I managed to actually get the chibi direwolf, so I'm happy. Alright, so first things first, let's apply this point. You never know when it might come in handy. Alright, so that is 44, that means that we can learn sloped greenhouse wall left and right. And also sloped greenhouse roof. And we need the prerequisites for that, so that's pretty experienced. Stone ceiling, sloped wooden roof, sloped stone roof, sloped greenhouse roof. And yeah, the reason I have hide on is because I picked up a couple of files while I was doing stuff. Alright, let's see here. Half of the arrows. Well, these we'll put elsewhere. Then we also need to, first of all, repair that bow, otherwise it's going to break on us. Okay. Suddenly Iguanodon. I still see bunny dodo. Okay, let us deposit exactly one large container. Wait. So we're not gonna need the axe, we're not gonna need, maybe we need I don't want to risk losing it really. How much do these weigh? And I don't need that, really. Okay. Okay. Let's see, how are we looking on daytime? Still quite a while. It's only 1 o'clock at night. By the way, last time, if you remember, obviously I'm preparing for another trip with Picky, but if you remember last time, when we went for the trip with Picky, we got attacked by some bastard. And I looked a little bit into who might have attacked us, and I'm pretty sure I figured it out. I'm pretty sure we got attacked by a Purlovia. And that's a little scary, because they are dangerous. Like a saber-tooth, they will pursue you relentlessly. But other than that, they're not like terribly dangerous. You can deal with them if you have a bowler. They're not that dangerous as long as they don't get a jump on you and get like to kill you before you have a chance to react. Then they shouldn't be too much of an issue. Still like some more stamina. I would like to get up to 250 stamina. Yoink. No ground snap point. Okay. It seems you can no longer place the eggs. So you can get them still if you have the bunny dodos, but you can't actually pick them up. Still. What was I saying? Yeah, the Purlovia, like the saber-tooth, they're fine, they're strong, they do a lot of damage, they can kill you if they get the jump on you. Other than that, they're not too scary. Sorry about the darkness. But the Purlovia, they are bloody awful. Like they are not fun. They basically hide underground until a target is in sight, and then they jump on them. They can knock you off your mount. So if you're on your mount, you get knocked off. They can stun you long enough to kill you. So they are nasty. So if one of those gets the jump on you, well, you are in trouble. Quavedon. It's Iguanodon. Right, those taken care of. I don't think the Iguanodon really does anything specific, but I kinda like them, they're cute. They have kinda hand paws. Let's see, how are we doing now? We are getting there, so let's start thinking about heading out. I'm going to bring some measure berries. 50 should probably be enough. I don't want to stock up on too much weight. But last time we ended up in a situation where we were a little short on food, so I don't want that to happen again. Let's put out the fire. Also, those eggs are bloody, like, heavy. They are really, really heavy. Okay, so before we take flight, I want to see here. That doesn't show us anything. So we can't look at the thingy while we are flying. So we need to be off before we can actually have a look on this. So north in that direction. So it's approximately in that direction towards the whatever that tower is. Ish. Alright, Piggy. And towards red when we go home again. I have a huge book of prehistoric animals from 1988 with huge painting illustration, and it has really cute iguanodons. I am not sure if I've ever seen them myself before now. Now I'm hot. Last time I was cold. Step down there. Well, it is a snake of sort, and then a friendly one. It's a pretty amazing book, much more accurate than other stuff from the 80s, and the paintings are amazing. Yeah, sounds like it. Honestly, one thing that might be worthwhile is to go here and place a landing platform on one of these trees so that, like, I have a place to go and land on the way that isn't infested with owie. I am concerned about getting jumped by something when I go down here to rest. we have to rest. Got to fill up on water. Hopefully that won't bite me in the butt. There's the volcano on the left. And there is Red Peak. That is where we are going. We should be okay from the Parlovia as long as we do not sit in the outskirts. Because they're not native to the Red Peak area, but they are native to the surrounding, like the forest. Okay, we have some Argentaviuses that are fighting over something, and of course it's right around where we need to go. Oh, there is quite a few crystals right here. Is it safe to land? There's actually quite a few crystals right here. Oops. Okay. Could you not make those sounds, please? Don't need the stone, I need the crystal, please. Generally like to sit for a moment and have a look around before I get off, just in case. Are you done? No. Okay, how are we doing here? 33, we are pretty high up though. Let's drop the stone. Okay. Okay, we are almost over encumbered now, so we can't pick up any more. Eating some berries just to bring down the weight a little bit and also our food up. The only problem with the rain is that it's very likely that visibility is going to be reduced. So hopefully we know which way we're going. You can still see the tower at least. We're almost out of the redwoods. And we just need a place to recover. Okay, that's not a nice place. Like there's a boa who is already dangerous, getting attacked by something else. Which is usually a bad sign when the dangerous things get attacked. I mean, at least this game does not have ticks. There's some more snakes down there. Looks like they're attacking a bear. To land on that stone there, I noticed that there was one of those the friendly piggy things that I can never remember, also with the P, wandering about, and that's usually an indication that it might be okay to land when a herbivore can walk around safely. Oh, now I'm hot. And my water skin is empty, so hopefully it doesn't last. Visibility is getting a little better now. Oh, I can see home now. Oh, that's a dilo. I see a dilo. I actually need an axe for that. So you don't eat the other. It's mostly the hide I need, so I need an axe for that. No, that's an oviraptor. See a little bit of a runner over there, but no, it is an oviraptor. Alright, let's see. Status. Let's do a cheeky save. So, we need 525 crystals. We don't have 100 yet. But we're at least closer. We are almost at 100. Alright, so let's see, since we have daytime, what time is it? 10 o'clock, almost 11. I want one of these, and I want there's the fence foundation. I guess I never made them. Well, I guess we have to make them then. Let's see. Structures, wood. Kinda pricey, but okay, so this is for a test. I'm gonna put down a foundation. Doesn't really matter where it is. Put these on. I can jump out of it, but I cannot walk out of it. I want to see if that like style is enough to contain others. So... yoink! I missed. It's not so easy to hit with a flyby. Bingo! Steve, let the lady out. Okay, so the question is, will this dodo escape? Interestingly, we can pick up stuff through the fence. Damn it. When you are crafting stuff, basically like similar to how you have in the crafting stuff here, the recipes would show up over here either in folders or just by themselves. You put in the requirements. It's the same for all events, but the requirements are different. So you put in the eggs in this case and then click the one that you want, press E on it, and then it crafts it. So that's how it worked. And I made the bunny hop dance, bunny ears, and a chick hat. Chick hat I'm not so much of a fan of because it has the same problem as the primitive cloth hat. It removes your hair. Well, I would like, for instance, that it just applied to the top of your head. Like that it just sat here and like you had hair coming out the sides instead. I would prefer that. Because it's always weird to me when you have a lot of hair and then it just suddenly poofs. So yeah, but the bunny hairband though, that oh, why is it so yellow? The bunny hairband that sits over your hair, so that's a good one. If it wasn't so silly, I would probably use it more. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like I can't just squander it, because if I die I will lose it. Or I might lose it rather. Well, you are a colourful fella, aren't you? It's one of the Easter colours. This actually works surprisingly well. Thought I heard a poop sound. Okay, not stone. Really surprised how well that works. Okay, I'm overheating. Don't say that. There's a heat wave at the moment, so I am cooking. In-game, no, it might as well be out of game. Extra mortar and pestle, nice. That may come in handy at some point. Oh. That sound, like, just makes my stomach clench. It does not sound like a friendly dino. Okay. Let's see, inventory, engrams. Let's see, Iguanodon. What does that cost? It's actually not expensive. Kind of want to tame the Iguanodon. If I can now find her. Where did she get off to? She was here a moment ago. Oh, she's over there. Okay. Where was her head then? Okay. Okay. Hopefully she is tamed by knockout. And hopefully she's stuck by that. Oh, whoops. Okay, I actually need something to tame her with. Whoops. I'm assuming measure berries. Alice, I'm going to borrow some of your berries. Yes, she eats the measure berries. She's also eating fairly quickly. I'm going to get a few more berries just to be safe. Look, it's an aquatic bunny. Hopefully we can get her tame before end of day. It should be possible. She's taming fairly quickly. One quarter there already. Boom. Boom. Raptor, could you please not make those sounds? Raptors are actually very useful, but they're also bloody difficult to get. Like, I think you can only tame them with eggs or something. So a little annoying. Also needs to be the right eggs and stuff. But they have the ability that if you allow them to wander next to other creatures, they will improve other creatures' egg-laying ability. And if they are also wandering, then that will mean that they will also produce fertilized egg quicker. So if you're trying to breed dinos, it's quite useful. Yeah, it is definitely an eggy raptor. It doesn't work with wild ones though, so like you can't do the same thing you can do with dodos, where you can take wild dodos and put them in a pen and have them still produce eggs for you. That will work. Even the mate boosting will produce eggs quicker, but a wild oviraptor does not have the effect. It has to be a tamed oviraptor, and it has to be set to wandering, otherwise it won't work. One more time and we'll be 3/4. It's getting close. Oh, we lost a max level. I was hoping we could go without losing one, but we lost one bonus level. Shouldn't lose another though. Not unless we get attacked. Let's not tempt fate. Bunny oviraptor. Okay, probably 3 more feedings. Two more left. one left. Mastercraft Festive Dino Candy. What? Yay! You will be Lissie. Hi Lissie. Options. Spay. No. No, I don't want to unclaim. Behavior is what I wanted. Do not attack. You are passive. At least until you get a couple of levels. Okay, come on Lissie. Primitive Festo Dino Candy. What? Lissie, you are so fast. Okay. Iguanodon saddle, learn please. The only problem is that it's gonna eat a lot of the hide I have accumulated. But I want one. And an Iguanodon. Wait, do I have an Iguanodon saddle already? Megalosaurus, Dodicarus, Phiomia? I don't think so. I don't think so. For a second that looked like an egg. Uh-oh. Oh-oh. Oh no. I don't know if you can still hear me, but it looks like things crashed. So let us reboot. Yep. Yep. I need to reboot stream just in case someone can't hear me. So give me a moment. Should be live again. Still need to start the game though. It's been a little bit since it crashed on me. Momo. Okay, let's see what puts us back. The only problem is now I lost track of like how long I've been going. Okay, so we need to redo 2/3 of the team. But I did do a cheeky save in the process, at least. The bump thing is now I lost those candy thingies, so now I can't see what the hell they do. Just for a test, can you see everything properly again? Is things working? And can you hear me for that matter? Since no one is answering, I'm going to type it out. Can you see stuff and hear me? If Mo is answering in the Discord chat, then I don't currently have it up. Let me check. Yay. Good, good. Think more. Okay, I got those replaced now. We got another masterwork one, so let's save world. I hope Moo's comfy. I hate your sounds. Yes, you run away. Those Oviraptor sounds, they make me jumpy. Good. I'm glad Moo's comfy. Alright, we're getting there. I am tempted to do something about you. Okay, last feeding. Lissie. Okay. Save world. Behavior. Passive, please. Come on, give me the egg. Okay, Lissie, wait here, please. Save world again. Let's see what we have. No. 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 Fiomia saddles. That is not an iguanodon saddle. No. 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 Nay. Alright, we don't have any. Wait, what? I learned it after I finished the tame, but now I have it. I don't know. I'm confused. Fair enough. Something must have messed up somewhere. Oh, no, not my arrows. This one. And those go there. Okay, Lissie. Have a saddle. How does that look on you? I like it. You can get a little muscle. Okay, now we need to make sure that everyone is fed since I nabbed a bunch of berries. So, Alice, have Munch, Sparky, Jolt, Spot. We use different food. Steve. Okay, and Lissie. Yes, you're too far away. Okay, save world, and let's see here. Lissie, you have a decent amount of health, decent stamina, your weight is pretty good, movement speed is only 100. What? Melee damage 200. Walking speed not amazing, running speed though. What is this? Iguanodon egg? That's your egg. How did you poop an egg? You were lying unconscious. Don't know what these eggs do, but I want to find out. Okay, so she is fast. It looks like you can also carry a second rider based on the size of the saddle. So potentially a co-rider. You're fast. Like comparable to a parasaur, but with a potential extra rider who can probably attack while you're mounted. And she does just not lose stamina. Like, stamina is not going down. Yeah, she is quite the lady. Okay, you are now covered, you should be protected, that is good. Okay, nighttime is here. Before we go inside, let's have a look in here. I want to bring in this one. I should actually also have a sippy, otherwise I'm gonna be a little thirsty come morning. Okay, let's have a look at things. First of all, let's see, I started at 7:30 and it's now 9, so 1.5 hours approximately. Fair enough. Just because I lost complete track of where we were. Ah, more snooze. Okay, let's see here. A unique candy with curious effect that few dinos can pass over. Movement speed plus 10%. Movement speed plus 5%. Okay. So essentially it is a dino buff that you can feed to your dino, I would assume. Alright, let's have a look at this then. Chibi direwolf. Earn experience from alpha creature kills when equipped to increase its level and earn additional max levels for your survivor. Name it. I did not figure a name. Any name suggestions? Papa. Level 1 Papa. Oh, Papa. Oh, that is awesome. I can't really... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Can't really see any like stats health wise or anything. I don't think they actually have health. I think they're like basically a cosmetic pet. And what then if I take Papa off? Then Papa disappears. I like that. I have to go in here and look again. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? We have a deodorant. A Munchies, Pteranodon. Should probably order them, shouldn't I? Kinda wish there was a order alphabetically button. Carcinos, Diabear, Megatherium, another Munchies, a Baryonyx, Pulmonoscorpius. I think that's a scorpion. Teeny tiny Titano. That's a Titanosaurus. They look kind of like a mix between the friendly Nuzzlebus and a what are they called? No, I forgot. Big fella that's walking across the other side, Bronco. But they have like rocks sticking out of their shoulders. They are interesting. Ankylosaurus, Sarco. I want the Sarco. A Rex, a Megalosaurus, a Trike, mouse too cute, would break the game with cuteness. A Paraceratherium, Parasaur. Like, how can I not take all of them? Let's see. Pteranodon. Well, it's kind of a mouse creature, but not on this map, sadly. There's also a roll rat, but I don't think that's what you're quite going for. Parasaur. Diabear Beefalboso. That's a frog. Stego. Sarco. Megatherium. Pteranodon. Raptor. There's a parasaur and there's also a parasaurus, which is two parasaurs. That's one is rare, that one I haven't gotten it. Ankylosaurus. Stego we had before. Spino, that's a big bastard. Megatherium. Okay, dire bear. Spino. Carno. Ovis, that's a sheep. Paraceratherium. Paraceratherium. Whoever named that should have a slap. Thylocaleo. Carcanos. Iguanodon. Yoink. Another Rex. Another Muschops. Thylacoleo. Pulmonoscorpius. We had one of those before. And then finally, Roll Rat. Sadly I can't use that one because I don't have the Aberration, what is it called, expansion pack. Same with Carcanos. Wanna see Scorpion. The problem is then I have to name it and I don't have a good name for a Scorpion. I don't have a good name for many of these really. Think. Let's try Sarko. Snappy. Oh, you're a tiny little fellow. You're so tiny. I can't even find you. Oh, there you are. Yeah. My mouse is not scrolling the right way. Come on. Tiny little Sarko. Scorpia. Okay, I can't not do that. Oh, that was bright. I don't think that it's gonna be as adorable as Scorpia though, but sure. Let me just check that it is actually the one that I'm thinking of. Bum, bum. Yep, it is. Good. I have never actually played around with them that closely. I usually either kill them or run from them because they're bastards. Bastards who wants to kill me. Scorpia. Okay, that's also cute. It's difficult to see them properly. But giant stinger and little buddy. Also big claws, good for hugging. Okay, Then we have Iguanodon. What should Iguanodon be called? We have Lissie. It is surprisingly cute, I will give you that. Bloody dodo. If you owe me a saddle. Deanna Troy. Why should it be called Deanna Troy? Why is Deanna Troy an iguanodon? Because Iguanodon. But that's not particularly eggy. It's not an oviraptor. Oh, what should we call the last ones? Let me just check. Let's see. Diana. Ah. Okay, then we have a pteranodon, a parasaur, and a raptor. What should we call them? It's already morning. Friendly neighborhood stego. Okay, I will just have to check it a little manually. It's a little confusing with the time right now. I feel like we're gonna need a box specifically for them. Do I have any already made? Yes. Should probably use them then. I mean, it works, but it makes it a little too cramped. Could also have them out here. It's not completely in order. It's about as good as we're gonna get it on that side. Okay, I think that's good. There we go. Now Papa has a box. Then we need to figure out names for the remaining 3. A Pteranodon. I have an idea. Spike Jr. How you managed to fly with that head, I have no idea. Okay, then we have Parasaur and Raptor left. What should we call them? I'm really surprised how well this works. This was not supposed to just work. I'm not necessarily complaining, I'm just very surprised. Health. Lissie, I really don't know what you should have. You have pretty good stats already, like you have more health than other sprinters, you're pretty quick. Stamina's not an issue because you just don't lose any. Weight maybe? give you a point in health, so you're up to 500. Show ancestors. Okay, how do I get back? Sure, let's buff you up to 400 weight. Steve, you need some more melee damage. You're good already. How do you have so tiny poops? You are huge! I don't know why I'm still collecting those eggs. But I have them. What should we call the other two? What should we call them? I'm not sure. The question is, like this I just placed here for the sake of it. But now I'm thinking, should we use thatch as the bottom? I feel like for a pen that would be nice, so they have something soft to walk around on. So maybe we should do that. Good. Okay, inventory, foundation. still be accessible. Okay. We had a dodo somewhere. But now I'm not sure where it went off to. And I'm not looking for the bunny dodo, I'm looking for an actual dodo. That looks painful. Still not sure what the last two should be called, but we are getting distracted. What's that over there? Speaking of getting distracted. I sure saw something that could have been a dilo, but looked a little larger. But might just have been my eyes. Oh, there we have you. A female dodo. Accidentally strafed aside. Damn you, Dodo! Using my old buildings against me. score. I should grab this. Okay, now let's have a look at some stuff. So, we need to make some recipes. Miscellaneous, fibre and thatch. Okay, so Enduro stew. It strengthens your babbing and it makes you healthy. Ten measure berries, 5 rockerut, 5 saddleroot, 2 stimulant, 9 cooked meat, and water. Okay, then we make another. That would be focal chili. It makes you zoomy and focused. 10 measure berries, 20 amar berries, 20 azul berries, 20 tinto berries, 5 citronal, 9 cooked meat, and water. Okay, now I need to scroll. Next will be Lazarus chowder, good for water zooms and helps endurance. Some measure berries, 5 long grass, 5 savo root, 2 narcotics, 9 cooked meat, and water. Then we will do Callian soup. Keeps you cool and kneading this sippy. 10 measure berries. It's almost as if all of them requires that. 20 amar berries. 20 tinto berries. 5 citronal. 2 stimulants. And water. This one I need to redo. Okay, and then we just need the last one. And that is Freya curry, and that keeps you warm and needing less munchie. 10 measure berries, 20 azul berries, 5 long grass, 5 rockerot, 2 narcotics and water. Okay, let's double check. Okay, that is all of those, and we can put those in here. Since they are paper, we can store them in a bookshelf. I understood. And water. Well, we will be trying them out. So, let's say, for instance, let's grab one of these. So let's say, for instance, that we want to make Freya curry. That takes narcotics, long grass, rockerot, azul berries and mejo berries. So mejo, azul, narcotics. Mejo and azul. Narcotics. But in our concern we should be that we're making food out of narcotics. Then we need long grass and rockerot. We also need water to fill our water skins. So rockerot and long grass. Probably gonna lose one in the process. Could you please stop shaking everything? These will decompose pretty quickly. So put those in. Put those in and light the fire. And that should be everything. Don't want to leave that in there because then all of a sudden you end up with colors. Papa help. There is the first one. This is the most important one of all of them. See how quickly they decompose? Almost lost one just from making the first one. So making more than two, you gotta count that you are losing. Okay, let's make another batch. Where did the Bronto go? I'm not gonna pass up a blue. Okay, next batch. Water. Long grass and rockerot. Bronto, could you go away? Papa moves faster than do its legs move. Yeah. I think it's just placed in relation to yourself. I don't know about you, but I'm just bouncing back and forth to the tune. Okay, let's make another batch. As I said, this is the most important one, so we're going to make most of this one. I'm sitting and sleeping. More not a snowstorm. as well manage the last two. Okay, so we have now 6 free carry. Let's make some Callian stew. Callian stew is measure berries, amar, tinto, and citronal. So, measure, amar, tinto, stimulants. And then we need citronal. Citronal's over here. What I suggest you do is keep an eye on the soup that you produce in your fridge, and then when the durability starts to go down, make a new batch, then pull it out of the fridge, put it in the new stack so that you refresh the duration, then put it back in again. It will last for a while, but it won't last forever. You do snooze? I am not doing snooze at the moment. I will do snooze later. What's that sound? Who is making that sound? A monkey. Okay. As long as it's just a monkey, I was afraid there was something scary. Little Papa very snores. Oh, whoops. That was unintentional. Okay, it's getting dark. So, what should we make next? Let's see. Let's make the Lazarus chowder that just takes measure berries. Measure berries and narcotics. Actually, we can't do that. We need cooked meat for that. Do we have any cooked meat already made? We do. Okay. Was it narcotics or stimulant? Narcotics. Okay, so measure berries, narcotics, cooked meat, long grass and sever root. Long grass is going to be the one that we have least of. It takes a while to make the stew. That's also why many people don't even bother with making like soups and stews until you have something like the industrial cooker, which you can automatically supply with water. Yeah, but it's so good if you can make it, so why wouldn't you? Okay, next one is focal chili. That is also one of my favorites. It takes citronal and it takes all the berries. Also meat. Last one will take meat too, and we don't have that much meat, so we'll have to cook some more. Okay, so I don't think focal chili actually requires any, no stimulants or narcotics, just all the berries. All the berries, meat, and citronal. Wrong way. Oh, I forgot to bring water. I forgot to bring water. No. No, don't make that. I hate the Oviraptor sounds. Okay. Now we need to make a little bit more meat. It's gonna need some more fuel soon. Actually, let's do it like this. This is also going to need more fuel soon. Papa, don't stand in fire. Okay, we have the 18 we need now. All the different berries. 18 meat. We just need water and citronal. Each type of berry, citronal, cooked meat, water. Okay, that needs a little bit more. Rockeret and Severroot for the last one. Stimulants as well. We need to get the, what is it called, thingy first though. The meat. So what these do, focal chili, that makes you fast, it makes you craft fast, as I said over here. It makes you zoomy and focused, so you work faster and you move faster. I like that, I like zooms. Lazarus chart is really good if you want to swim or dive. It basically makes you not need to breathe. You do need to breathe, but it extends your breathing a long time, your ability to hold your breath. And also makes you regenerate stamina, so you can swim for much longer without exhausting yourself. Callian soup, that makes you not dehydrate as quickly, and it also makes you cool, so you can resist what is it called, hot weather a little bit better, as opposed to Freya curry, which makes you warm, so it makes you resist cold weather, which we will need when we go to the frozen north. And it also makes you resistant to starvation. And then finally there's Endurostrew, which makes you stronger, and it also makes you healthy, so you regenerate health and you also bat more fiercely. We'll also be ending off soon, probably at next night time. Okay, we should have enough meat ready now. Yep. And then what do we need for the last one? Measure, stimulants, meat. Rockeret, Severroot. Rockeret and Severroot. I try to spread out where I take it from, because they can only hold so much, so eventually they will run out of space. Oh, I forgot water. And honestly, it can be difficult to keep up with them. Especially if you have a greenhouse, then they grow like 3 times quicker. Especially if you have a greenhouse, but also in general. I would suggest that you make some custom recipes. We're not going to do that tonight, but you make some custom recipes that like consume 5 of the veggies and make them into a drink. Because then you have some easy to carry drink that doesn't really take very much, and you can just keep it around and use it whenever. And it gives you something to use the extra veggies on, that because you always get like a skewed mix. Like you want to make a lot of freer curry, for instance, which eats two of the things, the rock carrot and the long grass. So that means that the others that requires the other ones, then all of a sudden you don't have what you need for them, so you end up with more of whatever other ingredient they need. So it's just nice to have something so you can burn the excess. And if the freer curry didn't take meat, I would make so much of it. I'd spoiled right as I tried to eat it. Alright, that's all 5 types of stew. What are we doing for the meat? So while that cooks, let's check. We have 6. There's enough for 2. 7. There's also enough for 2. Nice. We will make 2 then. Two more meat. Okay, so we can make one more focal chili. Let's do that. All the berries, cooked meat and citronal. Okay, and then for the freer curry we need narcotics, right? Yes. Not gonna put it in yet because we never know what's gonna happen. Generally don't try to make more than one thing at a time. And remove the garbage. I said it in a previous stream, but if you don't want to worry about taking out charcoal, you can also burn thatch. It burns a lot quicker, but you don't have a byproduct. Oh, whoops. This goes in there. Okay, what does the free curry take again? It takes measure or soul. Okay. Water, go. Alright, almost final batch. Right, and while we did that, I also decided that our parasaur will be Charlotte. And our raptor will be Casper. Okay, we have done a lot of cooking. So now it is time to do other stuff. First of all, I'm pretty sure that we have some stuff that is done here. We need to get that working again. So we need some poop donations. Spot has some more health. Have some more stamina. What are you doing? Sparky. More movement speed. Jot. Bit more movement speed. Stop putting me away with the poop. Problem when you look away for so long. Thatch. Phiomia. There's a purple beacon. It was already down. Don't think it's really worth it to try going after it. So now we are basically as kitted for exploring the frozen north as we can be. We won't get better heat gear until we can actually go there, because that's where creatures that happen to have pelt exist. So if you want pelt, you gotta go where it's cold. So yeah, we have to do that. But we are prepared now. We have Freya curry, and we can equip ourselves with what is it called? Let's just do it this way. Sorry, friend, but your stomping is making me nervous. And I also need the hide. That basically paid back half of Lissie's saddle. It's not like it's not worth it. It's just mean. Should really also use the raw fish meat to get a pelagornis at some point. Maybe we'll try that next time. We're gonna need more most likely, so that might be a project for next time. Lit a fire. Let's also make some stimulant while we're at it. Just because we used a bunch to cook with, I don't want to run out of it. It's better to have it when you eventually need it than have to first then make it. Okay. That's just a white one. Oh, Alice has a point available. Getting up there. There we go, and now we are back on track with the poop. Fertilizer is looking good. Oh wow, that is a very Easter Bronco. That color scheme. That is quite something. Alright. Well, I think we pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover today. So, maybe we should end it here. So what all have we done today? We've cooked a bunch. We got Lissie. We got more crystal. We built and tested a pen, which seemed to work. This lady has not done much yet, so we will see if that works, but who knows, maybe there's some limitation with net or normal wild dinos that they don't do anything if they're walking on a structure. I don't see why it would be, but either way she's not mate boosted, so she's not gonna do as much as she normally would. We're gonna have to get a male dodo to accompany her, and preferably one or two more female dodos as well. Then we also had a look at all our new little friends, our bugs of buddies, where we have Papa, Snappy the Sarco, Scorpia the Scorpion, or the Pulmonoscorpius, Diana the Iguanodon, Spike Jr. the Pteranodon, Charlotte the Parasaur, and Casper the Raptor. So, with that, let's hop in. And then we'll start during daytime next time. Oh, Papa goes on roof. Papa doesn't know gravity. And let's get an ending screen on. So, that will be it for the stream tonight. Next stream is probably going to be Friday. I don't think that there's going to be a stream tomorrow, simply because I am probably going to use the time to work. So, probably not a stream tomorrow. It is a possibility, but I doubt it. Keep an eye on my Mastodon and my Twitter. I will announce it there if I do something. Either way, Friday is still planned. It is possible, I guess, that I will end up with the same as Monday, where I work and then I work some more. But I don't like doing that on a Friday, so probably not, but we will see what happens. I'm going to aim to get as much done tomorrow as possible so that it doesn't interfere with Friday. But I want to try to push this week, if I can, so that I can hopefully be done. But we'll see how it goes. Either way, plan is Friday, so unless you hear anything else, that is what we're gonna do. So, thanks to everybody that popped by. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Sorry about the little technical hiccup along the way, but you can't really guard yourself against the crashes. They just kind of happen sometimes. But we kind of know how to deal with them. The only annoying thing is now I have to deal with it by editing things together afterwards. But anyways, take care everyone. Have a lovely evening. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Keep others safe as well. And I'll see you again next time. Bye bye everyone, and good night. Bye.